friends, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a 2025 wrap-up of my planner and journaling system. The lighting is off, and I'm sorry I'm doing this in the evening at my desk while the kids are finishing up with dinner. So let's get to it. Moving along to this cutie, I actually recently changed from my previous Traveler's Notebook pocket rings that leather one that I had from Sojourner USA. I recently got this from the TikTok shop. It was really inexpensive, and I thought it would be cute to change dresses, like you say, or coats for the fall. And what I basically used this one was for notes that I needed to jot down in my son's appointments, because he's been in a lot of appointments, not only at school but medically, so I had to have some space to write things down. I also kept some receipts and coupons in here as well, in my little envelopes that I got from an Etsy shop online. And then, as you can see, some stuff is empty because I'm currently kind of starting to slowly get out of my planners. Not my main one, which I'll show you guys in a little bit, but like my other planners and journals, transitioning over to 2026. But I really wasn't great with doing daily planning. I did for about a week or two and it worked, but I really didn't get into it as much as I thought I would. So I just kept using it for notes and stuff. I already took my notes out, but yeah. And I kept a couple little things in here, but that's pretty much my pocket rings. That's something that I really used all year. And I was actually pretty proud of myself that at the end of the year, this has been the year that I've really stuck with everything. So that was my pocket rings as my everyday carry. So this is my Hobonichi Techo. It's the Hun. It's the one with the hardcover. And it became my memory planner for the year. The latter part of the year, the last couple months, it's been really hard to keep up with it, to write anything. So I just been collecting stuff from that day. My daughter, she's so cute. She already knows that I love to kind of junk journal and keep receipts and stuff from that day. So she'll get, like, if she gets a little sticker or something, she tends, if she's not giving it, she gives it to me so I can hold on to it, like especially if it's from Starbucks or something that happened at school, or like a receipt or something. She always likes to give it to me, or like a parking tag or stuff like that. I was good about writing stuff in, but the last couple months it's been so busy with the kids at school and my son's therapies. I haven't had no time to really sit down and dedicate time to write in it. So this is this system that I'll go into with this main one really convinced me this year. And I know I've talked about it in my past videos, and maybe, over the last year or two, that I need to be in one book. This year has convinced me that I need to be. First of all, because I've been really good about sticking to my journals and my planners, but that I need everything in one spot. Maybe use a separate notebook for faith stuff that I need an extra notebook or a little journal to carry around, and that's it. But I need to have like my planning and memory keeping. I'm gonna most likely keep in one book. But this is her, and she has held up nicely. And I love the chunk though. I really, really love this chunk. And I'm almost proud, even though some pages are blank. I've just learned to, like Elsa says in Frozen, let it go, because it's perfectly okay. But she's held up really good, and I really liked using the Han. Last but not least, this has been my main planner, my Commit 30 planner. This is my workhorse. As you can see, she's gotten chunky herself. I recently took her off the Moturn brown cover that I had. I've switched off the covers as the seasons changed, and I really liked doing that. It almost made me feel like I have a new planner. So it's kind of fun. But yeah, I've been able to kind of have fun with it. You know, plan, stick, put stickies on it, use stickers, plan, stick stuff, all the things. The only con I would say would probably be that I've kind of after May lost the momentum of track it having, oh my goodness, track it having, track habit tracking, and just stuck really to just planning. Every month shows a different challenge. At the beginning, you get an area where you can plan for the 12 months, but there was just no. I lost track, or I lost momentum after May, and I gave myself grace and said that's perfectly fine. But I have been using the pages, for notes and other things as well, and it's been really how can I say, it's been really useful. The This week I actually made a post. I just started planning today for this week. But last week, my son had an unexpected trip to the hospital, so I didn't end up filling anything, and I left it blank, and I was fine with that. I'm learning to, again, let it go and be okay with blank pages. But this has been my workhorse. It's kind of like an A5 size. It's the smaller, I think they're smaller planner size, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a great planner. I really enjoyed using it. I most likely will use it again in the future, because I've really, it's really been my workhorse. It really has. I use it in the house all the time, and I think on several occasions I've taken it out with me. If it weren't too big, I would literally have this with me in all my bags. But yeah, it's not even really that heavy. It's just, it's kind of, A5. It's not like a pocket rings that you could stick in your purse. But yeah, that is the last planner from my system, and it's just pretty much been good. This is actually the first year I've used everything, and maybe taken out what I haven't used and been okay with it, and haven't really purchased anything. So mainly these three have been what I've used this year the most: my pocket rings, my Han, and my workhorse. And these two kind of came in and out of the picture. This was my Hobonichi Weeks that I bought because it was shiny and pretty and I wanted one, and it turned out to be so many different things. It was going to be originally my everyday carry, and then it didn't work out that way, and then I turned it into a gratitude journal. But halfway through the year, around June, I just stopped. I always kept it with me. I never put it away, just in case I got the urge to grab it again, which I didn't, but that's okay. And then the other one that's been with me throughout the whole year, I just built it up, has been my faith journal. And all of this, the cover, my two Stalogies here, I didn't buy it. This was all stuff that I had, and I've just made different inserts for different things. The only one that's missing here is my sermon notes insert, which I actually keep in my church bag to write down sermons, because this thing, she's a chunky girl and she's kind of heavy, so I keep her here on my desk. And my other inserts are just a prayer journal, and then the other one is Bible studies and other sermons and stuff that I see on YouTube. But yeah, this one is I love her. You guys know that I love B6. B6 is a size I always have come to, and yeah, but I've stuck, except with this one. I've really stuck to this stack, and I'm really proud of myself that despite the feelings of FOMO and itches that us in a planner community are very familiar with, I didn't give in, and I was able to just have fun and give myself a refresh when I needed to, and leave the pages blank when I needed to, and everything. But what this year taught me was, A, to be intentional, B, to be consistent, and C, definitely need to reduce my stack, because the season that I'm currently in, I don't have the time to pour into so many planners, so many journals. So definitely going to have to reduce this stack and make it work for 2026. Thank you guys so much. This has been a 2025 wrap up of my journaling and planning system. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for the horrible lighting and any noises. And I wish you and your loved ones a beautiful, blessed, and safe holidays. Take care.